Hello, Farlanders. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Farlands or Bust. Ooh, look at this fancy hidey hole scenario with above and it's around the bed shelving, storage, and whatnot. Remember? But yeah, welcome back to Farlands or Bust. This is episode 806. This is awkward. 806 of the series. Let's grab Wolfie. This episode coming out on Monday. I almost said February. Monday, November 23rd, 2020. Being recorded live on Twitch. And we're heading west. Why not? West towards the Farlands here in Minecraft Beta 173. Yes, Cone, I was practicing installing my garage shelving. I would like to get garage shelving. The girlfriend got me tire racks that attach to the garage wall. All of the reviews of said tire racks said to use bigger mounting bolts than what are supplied. So I went and got those. And now I just need to install them. Now that I have 3 sets of wheels and tires in the garage. I've got the Subaru Crosstreks, I've got the original Corollas, and then I've got now the Datsun 280s wheels and tires that I just replaced with brand new wheels and tires. Fancy pants. Yeah, this is KurtJMac's Tire Emporium and Depot.com, net, org. But I am going to sell the Datsun 280 wheels. They might be the original wheels. They might not be. I don't know that they are. But on the inside it says 1976. There's no a manufacturer, but it says 1976 on the date, at least, is what I'm assuming that number means. But they're these, I guess they're called turbine style, is what I've gathered. Turbine style mag wheels. I don't know. They're all old and crusty and pitted and stuff like that. Hopefully I can get a few $100s for them. On the classifieds. But yeah, that's what I've been up to in the last day or so. And you guys have been up to raising money for Equal Justice Initiative over at farlandsorbust.com. We're up to $2,347.32 raised. Thank you, everybody, for continuing to support very generously as well. The last few donations have been very generous, but they're all generous. But they don't need to be super high numbers. I was just saying before we started recording that the default Tiltify donation, when you go to donate, it like fills in a number, a suggested number. It's $20. I wish I could change that, but I cannot, because I was contemplating and suggesting that we make it like $5 donation December, and we only take $5 donations, and each $5 donation gets a question asked, just so we never run out of questions, and hopefully we get some new interesting questions in the mix. That you could still do that, but I was really hoping that I could change the default donation amount so that is more apparent and kind of easier to convey. Interesting questions after 806 episodes. Hilarious. What a concept. Oop. Look at this sewing machine right here. It's a sewing machine. I know what a sewing machine looks like. I am a cultured man. Bread maker. Indeed. Oh. Speaking of culture, look at this. Not quite a waterfall. It's simply, it's a little shy, a little camera shy. Maybe it's a little too cold out or something like that. But That sure is a thing right there, isn't it? How do I do this? Boop and boop. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. It just needed... it wasn't camera shy. It was waiting for the camera. It was waiting to have its picture taken. And then it was like, check this out, man. That's got to be something. That's got to be... Like, maybe taking a picture, like, refreshes the, like, the world. It's kind of like F3A did at some point. Refreshes the chunks. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, I was switching around. Wheels. It takes a little bit longer when you only have 2 jack stands. Because you can only prop up one end of the car at a time. And then I also was poking and fiddling around the drum brakes. I probably just need to bleed the brakes. Something I've never done, but I'll have to learn to do and get the appropriate items to do. You know what else I need to do is get some more wooden planks. Boop, 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 boop. Indeed. What else has been going on? Not too much. Not too much here. It's been a bit rainy. Overcast. The sun sets at 4:30. I swear, it was just setting at like 7, but now it's 4:30 p.m. It sets here in the Seattle area. Too far north. Too far north! So yeah. Hopefully it's going well with you. Hopefully it's going well with Sean here, who donated to the Equal Justice Initiative, farlandsandbus.com, and asked, did you watch the Crew 1 launch? On a related note, when will we see your return to will we see your return to KSP at some point? You missed it, Sean. You've already missed it. I returned and once again left. Kerbal Space Program. I played it when we reached 1,000 gift subs on the Twitch channel. It was interesting for a couple days. We were doing the career mode, and then we ended up back. Oh, okay. That I just put a boat in a boat, and then that boat broke, and now my boat is boating without me. Just start getting up earlier, Cone says. Hilarious. Hilarious concept. Well, the sun rises at like 8, so we only really get 6 hours of sunlight around here. So yeah, I did play KSP. It's the VOD might be deleted by now, but it is probably up on the channel. I just was like, well, I'm starting to do the same things I've already done, and I'm not interested. We went back to the moon and back, and stranded people on the moon and got them, and started looking at like the missions and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, the missions are kind of bleh, as they always have been. So yeah, we played it like 3 times. Played it for like 3 days or something like that. And then your first question, did you watch the Crew 1 launch? I did. I really didn't know it was happening until like minutes beforehand. And then I did, and I brought the girlfriend in so she could watch too. I wish they had, like they do in the Soyuz, like the in-capsule crew shots during ascent. I mean, I guess they have a lot of really cool outboard cameras that the Soyuz doesn't have. Wait a minute, didn't I make 3 boats? And then I broke 2 boats? Or did I already have an extra boat on me and I didn't realize it? I'm very confused. I had an extra, okay. Just testing, that was a test for those watching live. So yeah, I did. And it seemed to have all gone according to plan. So that was neat. That was neat indeed. For a 4-person astronaut crew, they're already at the station now and all that stuff. Baby Yoda was the 0G indicator. The Force indicator. Get it? Star Trek. So yeah, I did watch it. I did watch it indeed. I haven't been watching a lot of other launches. Like Cone just mentioned, there was one out of Vandenberg on the west coast that was doing a NASA satellite, and apparently it was a good launch because it was, for some reason, something, I don't remember what happened. It was like at sunrise or sunset or something, and it was just, did something cool. I don't know. Indeed. Let's go to sleep and continue not having the correct information in the morning. And a Star Trekness. Okay. Carrying on. True, Ryuski. They are frequent. They are frequent, the launches. They are very frequent. I think I kind of get turned off by the Starlink launches because I'm like, oh, that's like, those are, in my opinion, actually kind of bad and annoying. But I guess all the other ones are pretty good. What else? I have other questions here. From Alu Walking, the very generous donation. I need a Luigi board. You recently dismissed RPGs. But how about modern board games? Oh, RPGs Dungeons and Dragons, like in person. Rocket propelled grenades, yes. Very dismissive of them. How about modern board games like Blood Rage, Robinson Crusoe, Pandemic, Wingspan, etc.? Do you like those games? I am just not into board games either. I suppose being a child of the 80s and 90s, I've been traumatized by having to play Monopoly and Trivial Pursuit with my immediate family, that I have just eschewed the whole genre surrounding the related stress and anxieties related to them in my childhood. Kurt, do you like fun? No. I like buying large bolts for my tire racks and then not putting them on the wall because I'm too tired and sore from mounting tires. So yeah, no, I also don't have any friends. Or many friends, or in-person friends. It's... I'm just not into them. And every single one I have tried, like at a PAX or something like that, or whatever, I'm like, this is not fun. Like, I keep getting talked into playing, what the heck is the card game that everybody's all big deal about? The stupid one with all the bad stuff in it. Cards Against Humanity. It's such a bad game. It's so bad. I hate it. Like, eschewing all the racism and whatnot contained therein. It's joke maker machine for people who can't make their own jokes. I'm less offended as a human and more offended as somebody who appreciates good comedy. But then also somebody wanted to play like Secret Hitler, and I don't like those sorts of games where you have to like trick your friends or like be mean to other people and like lie. It's like, So, no, I haven't. And I'm also not into, like, super drawn-out, long... You have to do a bunch of math about your stats, and this card gives you plus this and minus that, and I can't be bothered. It's just too much. It's too much for me. I can't keep all that information in my head. So, sorry, but I think it's mostly about my lack of having in-person groups of friends. There was a very rousing few games of the race car game. I even forgot what the heck it was called. Formula 1 or something. That was probably copywritten. Cone and I in a group played at one of the PAX Souths. Was it PAX South or was that PAX Prime? Formula D, which was hilarious. That does make it much more hilarious, doesn't it? And but even that we played like the simple way, where it was just like, okay, roll the die, and then like that's how many spaces you move. There was like a more complicated like team management pit stop stats sort of way to play it. They were like, we don't have any time for that. No, thank you. So yeah, no, I just can't get into it. I can't get into it. I don't know chess at all. I don't want to know chess at all, to be honest. So yeah, that's my bright and cheery response to that question. I'm like trying to... I have a board game. I bought a board game, but it's a very simple, like, maze game. I've completely forgotten the name of it, even. But, like, you get tiles, and you have to, like, connect your tiles and force other people's mazes to take them off the board while you try to stay on the board for as long as possible with the maze. And you each take turns placing down tiles. I forgot the name of it, but like that is a very, just like each round, depending on how many players you have, is like 10 minutes. And you just, it's like, okay, ha ha, ha, that was fun, okay. Tsuro, yes, T-S-U-R-O. Yeah, you each have these little stones that you place, and you follow the lines. Somebody can... If you run into somebody else on the same line, then it's game over. Yeah, it is. It's like Snake or Tron racing, but with game tiles. Indeed. At Thanksgiving, my extended family, we'd always play bingo, which was just amusing and funny. But, like, that's the sort of game that doesn't require any skill other than listening, which sometimes I'm not too great at, so I would miss when a thing was called out. But no, not what you would say modern board games. And now everybody in chat is saying all of these various games that I've never heard of and will never again. Dot Gratis, with another generous donation, asks, do you, speaking of Thanksgiving actually, do you and the girlfriend have any plans for Thanksgiving? That's how they asked it. Any traditional meals or food you're trying to make? Woo! Either of you, I've been inhaling too much brake dust. Either of you have any odd things that you eat at the holidays? If not, have you ever tried mashed potatoes mixed with cranberries? It's surprisingly good. Family Feud. Mashed potatoes mixed with cranberries. I was never into the cranberries at Thanksgiving. Somebody in my extended family made like fresh ones. I honestly, of the two, would prefer the canned gelatinous cylinder of cranberries. So mixing it in with mashed potatoes? No. Never done that. Do we have plans? Yes, we have plans for the both of us. Staying home. And we found, after a long search, turkey legs. Straight up turkey drumsticks. Like you get at the Renaissance Fair. Like we got at the Renaissance Fair when we went over a year ago. So we're gonna see about putting those on the grill. Grilling up some turkey legs. Doing mashed potatoes. What else do we got on the menu? Green beans. Green beans. And we're making... Last year we made an apple pie. That pig was dry. This year we're trying a pumpkin pie. A gluten-free pumpkin pie. Gonna make the crust. Gotta make the pumpkin filling. Hopefully that goes well. So yeah, I mean, apparently our tradition is pie making. She just picked up a rolling pin. Last year we made a pie without a rolling pin. I think we used like a jar as a rolling pin. So yeah, looking forward to all that stuff. So no, I mean, we don't really have any traditions because we've really only been together for a little over a year, so it's hard to come up with a tradition based on a single, instance of a thing happening. But the pie seems to be a considerable consistency. Let's go to sleep. Wait a minute. Oh, that was weird. Why does that sun seem like to the left? We're too far north! And awakeness. She also purchased a Christmas tree. We didn't have a Christmas tree. And she just wanted a something up for the holidays. Bunch of black ornaments. I got some ornaments in the shape of a traffic cone and ramp truck. Going all out. So yes, we now have a tree upon which to hang the ornaments. Don't know where we're going to put it, though. It might be in the office here. Because... cats. Cats might be a problem. So yeah. What is I mean, in like Halloween, I guess we're always carving pumpkins. Big ol' pumpkin carvings. So yeah, I don't know. We're playing it by ear. I don't know how to, like, should I do the turkey legs like I do drumsticks, chicken drumsticks on the grill? I mean, obviously they need longer because they're big chonkers. I was looking at some recipes and they're like saying to brine it, which means I need to find like a bucket to brine them in. That just sounds weird. Normally I just put like a seasonings, a spice rub on it. Just leave them in the ocean for a bit. Yep. So yeah, that's going to be our Thanksgiving. That is going to be our Thanksgiving. Deep fried. I don't think I will ever be the type of person to own a deep fryer or deep fry anything. Not because I think it's unhealthy or anything, but because it just sounds dangerous to me. I have a very appropriate fear of hot oils. So to like even a little bit in like a pan is like, nah. But to like have a whole container full of oil splattering away like I'm at some sort of McDonald's or something making French fries. So no, we're the grill. My family, my extended family, our uncle always grilled the turkey, like a full turkey, for Thanksgiving on a charcoal, old style Weber grill. And I have to say that supersedes fried turkeys. Full turkey on the grill, you just gotta keep the fire going. I don't know how long it takes him, but he starts it early in the morning. And then, yeah. Whoop, I've gotten myself turned around. I got distracted by that floating block, and now I don't know which way is west. It's this way. We use a 5-gallon bucket with a lid from the Home Depot. Don't you have to keep that thing refrigerated? Crazy. The bucket would fit in the fridge. Oh, ice! Ice is a thing. Hey, hoi, hi, Wolfie. Go on, get. Magical ice. Yeah. So those are all the questions I have, and this is why I'm live streaming this, because I've run out of things to talk about. The Farlands or Bust t-shirt store has been on sale for like ever, and I assume it will remain on sale for quite a long time, because I think like the shipping deadline is actually quite early because they have to print everything. Got some new shirts up there. The rare sale. Well, this one is rare in that it doesn't seem to be ending. Most of them are like 4 or 5 days long, but this one is just continual. Oh, you know what I got that turned out excellent? And I should show you guys. I should just take a picture of it. Put it on my grams. They were sending me samples to market my store with. And I'm like, I got enough t-shirts. So I asked them to send me a pillow. A Corolla pillow. And I'm going to put it in the back seat of the Corolla. And it looks amazing. It like looks great. They're double-sided. I didn't realize the pillows are printed double-sided. The print is on the front and the back. So yeah, Rat, that is your art with the Corolla, and it looks great. And even like the color that I picked out for the background is like a kind of a contrasting light blue. Pillows. If you haven't considered... Have you considered pillows? Consider pillows. I assume... I don't know. I would also like to maybe think of like... They have these like tapestries. Or whatever. Which are, I guess... Fancy word for cloth. Posters. Flags even. Wall tapestries. Yeah. That would be interesting. I don't know if many of my designs translate well to that. I don't think. But those are up there as well as masks and shirts, shirts and things. You know, shirts. Indeed. Yeah, I'll just have to get a Randwind Park tapestry and fly it off of my raised and lifted pickup truck next to the American flag. So yeah, that's a thing that's going on, I guess. What else is new? What else is new, everybody? This is why we aren't friends. Why? Because of my pickup truck jokes that I don't have? Both the jokes and the pickup truck. Got a whole bunch of new emotes over at the Twitch channel. A yawn, a honk. What else do I... There's a third one. What else did I have? Oh, the guess, the GeoGuessr. Make it a guess. And we're just having a great time, streaming every single day, not missing a moment of streaming. At all, ever. I'm really up with... and down with everything here. Oh dear. Oh. Careful, Wolfie. Ah! Ooh. Oh, good lord. This place is a death trap. Indeed. I did put the 2 charity UHCs from the Mindcrack Marathon up on the YouTube channel because one person asked on Twitter, so I'm like, fine. I could get all you people to be quiet about it. One person asked, so I did it. And then I lost 300 subscribers after it. It's fine. That one person is happy, I'm sure. So that's that. That's happening. Or that has happened. Can you put a 280Z update video on YouTube? I feel like not enough has happened. I gotta get the radio in. Man, I'm really scared about that. Not scared, but there's, you know, obviously what's in the car has a different plug adapter than the radio I got, so now I gotta look at a bunch of colored wires and splice them and stuff. And hopefully the speakers that are in there work. Although, now there are, like, speakers that are on sale with all the sales happening. Hello, pig. I'm not really scared of being electrocuted. It's just like, I just don't like... I have traumatic memories of having to wire in the tachometer on the Corolla, which, granted, was my first actual job on the Corolla, so kind of a trial by wire. Wires. Get it? Alright, let's not make the hidey hole there. Or there. Well, actually, this could be a self... Is this a self-sustained, already pre-built hidey hole? Absolutely not. How about the pumpkins? Whoa! And everybody has unfollowed, unsubscribed. It's fine. It's fine! Oh my gosh. There's no... Alright, just right here. We're digging under the pumpkin. There you go. He's smoking! No smoking in the Farlands world. Pumpkin. If that is your real name, even. What? Oh, that's... This whole scenario is gone to the birds, I say. Is this right? Have I done this right? Do I have enough room here for a full-size hidey hole? I think so. Did I sit Wolfie down? I most certainly did. Alright. Okay. Oh. Oh, gosh. See, this is what happens. Like, no particular reason, but this, I'm just saying, this happens. this is a thing that happens. Perfect. 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 Not a single thing wrong with how this has transpired. 2020, am I right? Also, 2020, am I right? Yeah. Keep going to farlandsorbust.com to donate to Equal Justice Initiative. That'd be much appreciated, and get some questions in. Remember, it's $5. A $5 donation is all I'm asking. And a question will get answered. Perhaps, and most likely, snarkily, in a future episode of Farlands or Busts. But this episode is in the past and was episode 806. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time. Canned gelatinous cylinder